Hey guys, this is TFM Gaming, and this is the fourth part of Rage to Glory. So, in this episode, like I said last episode, we're going to be doing the manager task to get our free gold pack, and hopefully we could get some beast player in there. But first, we are going to do the first bit, just apply a contract. I've done a few of them, I accidentally like play a match and all that, and then there's fitness, which did. And then I think this episode I'll probably put Rojas up for sale as well, because I'm planning to get another left mid anyway, and hopefully it goes for a lot. But there you can see I've done 5 manager tasks out of 14, so I need to play a tournament, list a player, challenge team of the week, apply a chem style, change a kit, and change the ball. And there's more, but yeah. So right, I need to put Rojas up for sale because I am planning to get 2 players this episode, because I got 2 comments, one from Charlie Bink saying Adrian and one from Gaming Outsar Style, I might have pronounced that wrong, saying this left mid guy called Nolito or something like that. So hopefully I can afford both of them, but I need to, you can see I've got 823 coins, but I need to buy the kit and the badge and the footy and stadium first, so my coins will go down. So we'll start with the kit. Me being stupid, I forgot that I'd already got a red and blue. Like, the home kit was red and the blue kit was away, but it took me ages to find a decent kit because I don't obviously want to pay too much. And look, that Newcastle one's vile. Honestly, it's so horrible. And then I just wanted to get a kit. I was thinking about getting AK Athens, that yellow one. It's pretty nice. But I don't know why it looks one's price locking Coventry kits. Bloody hell, that must have been really good. But I opted for this Cardiff away kit, which, although it's quite plain, I think it looks really nice. So I compared price, I always do that, just to get the cheapest one. And I couldn't be asked to wait like 12 minutes, so I just bought it now. So there's one manager task done. Yeah, no, there we go. I was all quiet then. And yeah, I hope you checked out my team this season, Barclays Prem prediction, and comment if you would change anyone. I could have put like Morales, even Lukaku, anyone like that, but I opted for that. I might do another league depending on your response. And then we go away and buy a badge, which I wanted because it's a Spanish nationality. You obviously can't get like Spain nationality, so I got a badge which is in Spain. So it is a Spanish badge. I was going to go for that one actually, just there, but instead I opted for the Malaga. It was just cheap and it's not a bad badge. I've never had that really, but it's just a badge anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So now we go on to footballs, which is pointless. Why would you need this for a manager task? But I just bought this one, it's pretty nice. I have that on my other account, I think. Compare price. Look, I think someone had like bloody price locked it or something. Apart from that one. So I bid 150 for a football. And now we've got 323 coins left to buy a stadium. So again I went for a Spanish League one. And it was gold. I can't even remember which one I got. Which one did I buy? That's the one, Stadio Bernabeu. Obviously Real Madrid. And it's pretty snazzle kit. Snazzle thingy. Stadium. And yeah, I always say that word, by the way. So there we go. We just need to apply the badge. And apply the stadium. So that's 2 more managers tasks down. When I play the games, which is the first match in a tournament and a team of the week, I managed to earn the good goals, because I've also, this episode, I'm buying the opening the pack and buying the 1 or 2 players at the end. So you'll only see good goals or just brief highlights, honestly, a few minute highlights, not because like by the time I do 2 matches, like probably 15 minutes and opening the pack and doing this manager task at the start and buying the players, it's too long. So I've shortened it down completely. We just need to wait for that football, which I've got 23 seconds left. So yeah, comment, like, I'm from Leicester, support Leicester, and yeah, we got champions yesterday. Thanks to quite a good goal from Lloyd Dyer. Won it away at Bolton, won 1-0, and yeah, we are champions. Burnley are also up now, so playoffs, I personally think, QPR or Derby, I think they've got the strongest team. I wouldn't mind Derby going up, even though they are rivals, but I hate Forest. My dad supports Forest, my uncle supports Forest, because they're all from Nottingham, and my cousin supports Forest, so the banter when Leicester thrash them and when Leicester get promoted, like now, it's quite good. So yeah, as you can see on the kit, I should have bought a different colour, not a blue, because I don't even like that reddy one that I've got. But I need to go back to the ball. But these are just what I've got. York City away kit was that blue one, it was quite nice. But I just need to apply the ball now. And yeah, I've already got Rojas up for sale. So you'll see later how much he goes for. I thought he'd go for more. Me probably being stupid. I put him up for 150. But yeah. There we go. We've applied the football. So how many manager tasks now? It's in the top corner, but I didn't even see that. Let's go over to it. So I've got 4 now. So that's tournament, apply Chem Star, create a new squad, and challenge team of the week. So I can do that new squad now. You don't need to put new players or anything in. It's just literally, I just named it anything. There we go. That's so 3 now, and I don't have enough yet to buy a Chem style because some of them, like Hunter, are quite expensive. But I'm just going for Finisher or something like that. So I've only got 73 coins. So we are going to play the tournament first, and as I say, you won't see a lot of the game. You won't see their goals, it's just my goals basically. Just to speed it up, it's only a few minute highlights. Obviously they're not going to be like this all the time, but just to speed it along. And next time we're already in Division 9, but now we can win the title and get more money, which would be good. Win it. And I'm not sure what the bonus is, probably 2k. So with that 2k, I might buy a player or two and then leave a comment for who you should. I'll probably get a left back or centre back or something, so it gets a link with my goalie. But it's up to you. I got my Rodrigo's. I love Rodrigo. You'll see in these games, he's just insane. And yeah, I did score a few sweaty goals in this game, just because obviously you don't want to count it as a loss anyway. I was going to do online tournament, but I'll probably get smashed. Like I was going to do Champions Shield, but look, there's no entry requirements, so I could have gone against like some 85 rated beast team. So yeah, I went for a single player. That's why there's not much highlights as well, because it's fucking single player. You're not going to expect much. But yeah, we've got PSG, so not a bad tie. But let's get into our first match using the Cardiff kit. So I'll probably buy a new home kit, because that ready one is vile. It is just horrible. That is just horrible. But yeah, there we go. So first match against PSG. As I say, you won't see most of the game. It'll just be quick, few minute highlights, just so we can get on to opening that pack, which I do in this video, and buy 2 new players. So there we go. Rodrigo, just a tank, honestly. But there we go. Start off well. Yeah, comment, do you think Liverpool can win the league? I said it briefly in my team of the season prediction, but I think they probably could hold on. And it's funny that David Moyes has been sacked. There we go, that's my first goal in the first minute. Funny David Moyes has been sacked. Hate him, he's a twat. Hate all my New Glory supporters. Yeah, this is what the fuck. And I'm glad Man U won't get Champions League. It's quite funny. But Liverpool are getting loads of money. I saw someone on Sky Sports. Might have been bullshit, but Apparently they're getting like 60 mil to spend, so they could just have some insane team. There we go, 2. Look, I didn't show the PSG goal, 2-1. They could, if they kept Suarez as well, because apparently Real Madrid want him, which is probably bullshit. They just want all the big fuckers. But Bale's done quite good for them. But yeah, if they had 60 mil Liverpool, they could just be beast. They're pretty sick, honestly. This season, Suarez, Sterling, Gerrard, Sturridge, everyone's just been beast. That was quite a nice header there. I crossed it quite a bit. I thought Thiago Silva would out-jump me quite a bit, but I was surprised that I scored quite a few headers this game. I don't know why. They're all in red. They're celebrating even though their team's just conceded. But Rodrigo's dribbling, and he was just getting into such good space. Oh, that was pretty nice. I like this goal. I don't know how that went in. It was a pretty good header. I'm not sure who did it. It might have been Bakayero. I think it probably was. It was a really good header, actually. I actually think that was quite a good header. And now it's 4-2, 66th minute. Look at this. Just quick. Jale's out of position. Bakayero with a pass back. And this is that right mid, which I just put in because I was selling Rojas. I put it as a right mid playing left mid, but that weren't a bad finish actually. This is his only, no, he's playing in the next game, but that weren't bad. So it's 5-2, and it did stay like 5-2, so I'm not really happy about it. It weren't bad, it was unprofessional, because I didn't want to get absolutely slaughtered. But Rodrigo got his hat-trick, Bakayero and that random player. 400, look at that. 9 shots on target compared to his 4, compared to PSG's 4, so not bad. But now we're going to go straight on to the second match, which is Challenge Team of the Week, which it did count because they're not actually Team of the Week, because they're not actually black card. Look, it's like all the best players, and Marcelo, Messi, Ronaldo. I'm surprised Eva weren't there, but Rodrigo with a great finish in the 6th minute. Look, I was losing quite a bit. They've got Yaya Toure, Schweinsteiger, Iniesta. They've got quite a decent team. But there's Lam as well. But yeah, just hopefully I could win. Shamak, look at that for a cheeky finish. I get well pissed off with the goalie, it just goes under him. Yeah, I brought Shamak on at half time as well because he's got an aerial threat and he's not got a bad shot, to be fair to him. And yeah, so it's 2-1 in the 73rd minute. And then they made some crazy comeback, like 2 shots and like scored twice. So yeah, it finished 3-3. I don't know what happened to that last goal. It said it was corrupted, so I'm sorry I couldn't show you that. But luckily it wasn't in an important bit. But yeah, there we go. 3-3. I'm happy with that. 7 shots on target. We both had the same amount of shots altogether. But now we're going to be finishing off doing the chem style. And a 13. And now it's just the chem style left to do. I'll tell you now, Rojas went for 350 coins. Because I saw loads of people, I looked before I was recording this, and most of them had it up for 150 start, and they went to 600, 700 coins. And I thought, I'm getting a new left mid anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but went for 350 coins. So I was a bit disappointed, but I've got a new left mid now. Obviously, doesn't have his pace, but higher rating, so better attributes altogether. And we didn't want to spend loads on these because obviously we've got almost 1.5k, so we didn't want to spend it all because we wanted to buy 2 players at the end. So we went for a finisher to put on Rodrigo because he'd just be insane with finish card on him as well. And we're trying to find quite a cheap one. I know I could have done max by now, but the servers are so fucked up. It's probably just say there isn't any when there is. So 600 is what I paid for it. Maybe could have got it 550, 500. I don't know, but well, now let's open this pack. Hopefully we can get some decent players, and hope they're Spanish actually, because they'd fit in quite well. There we go. We're just applying it for Rodrigo. Better shooting and heading, so those sweaty crosses could be good for him, and his shooting obviously will be improved quite a bit. And got an achievement. So here we go. I have to click on to manager tab. Also, if you delete your club and do this, you don't get the pack, even when you fill all these through. So that's why I made a new account. It's just a bit stupid anyway. But there we go. This, hey look, a free gold pack. Look, another achievement. Here you go. Opening this gold pack. Let's hope we can get some good players in it. And Yeah. Hope they're Spanish, so they fit in the squad quite well. Like a Cam would be good, or centre back or something. Here we go, skip it, and we got Stephen Ireland and Manga. Who the fuck are you? We've got some contracts, which we'll probably need, so we'll store them in our club. And fitness, and healing. And I'm hoping these were kits, but that one, that's vile. That kit is horrible. So look, I didn't realise you couldn't sell them either. So I've just got these players on my bench. But Stephen Ireland, Aquile Mango, I don't know, fucking know how to pronounce him, and some silver goalie. So they could just go on the bench, I suppose. But now let's buy these players. We first tried to buy Adrian, who commented by Charlie Binks. So Adrian, I didn't realise at this point I was searching finisher and I was like, oh shit, who's he play for? Yeah, just me being an absolute stride. There we go, because I was searching, I was just getting like Diego Costa, but I didn't actually realise Diego Costa was actually 3k. There was one there for like 800 coins. And then I tried, because centre forward, I was going to get him centre forward because I could play him up front or CAM, but look, and then look, Koke is quite cheap, or Coke, or however how you pronounce it. It was only a K, so I could have got him, but and then I realised me being a downy. No, I didn't even realise yet. Yeah, but look, there's so many good cams. I don't know why you get Iniesta, but there's Isco, Jose Calderon, who's got bloody 90 pace or something like that. Fabregas, you could even stick in cam. 90 passing. Pretty good. But look, I was just looking how many Spanish CAMs there are. Munayin, I might get him. He is just some beast. 1,300 a day and a bit left, so I could buy him and for tomorrow. But Munayin, pretty good actually. Those stats: 85 pace, 84 dribbling. Not the best shot, but it's got 4-star skill moves as well, so not that bad. But and then we opted with Adrian in the end. Realised that was like that. And there we go, let's see the cheapest. Because look, some of them were like, okay, I was like, oh, I hope I'm not paying that much. But there we go, he's got decent stats: 85 shooting, 85 pace, sorry, 73 shooting, 85 dribbling, rated 77. I've used him last FIFA and a bit this FIFA, and he has impressed me, so yeah. It was a good signing actually, if I can get 400 coins, considering the rest were like a K, 1,100 coins. That would be quite good, so I've only got 15 seconds to wait. That would be nice, and I could have got Koke either, but opted with Adrian. He's got a bit better pace, bit better dribbling, but I know the overall's not as good, but I might buy Koke some other time. But there we go, Adrian, 400 coins, pretty nice signing actually. So I've got 456. So now I'm going to try to get this player called Nolito. Many of you might not have heard of him. I haven't used him, sorry. But gaming at Zar style. He's got 200 something subs. Commented saying he's really good but underrated. So I want to try it because I don't want to go straight away the David Villas. I want to like use crapper players, but they could be underrated. Many of you might not have heard of them. I'm sure most of you have heard of Adrian, or Adrian, however you want to pronounce it. But I was going for ages because I couldn't remember what team he played for, because it's some crap team like Celta Vigo or something. But in the end, I searched and it actually came up. I was surprised. I was like, oh my god, it actually worked. It's half time of searching shit, but there we go. Nolito, I think it is Celta Vigo plays for. Yeah, it is. 80 pace, 71 shooting, 71 passing, 82 dribbling. It's not bad. So I was trying to get one for 450, 400. Look, I only had 5 contracts. But there's one. That'll be fine. So there we go. This has actually been a double buy. I won't always do this, just sometimes. A double buy. When I've got the coins, I probably will. So now we've got 2 Spanish cams, a Spanish striker, a Spanish goalie, and a Spanish left mid. So, yeah, I would have sold Rojas now anyway, so I was only without him for 2 games. So now we'll just put these 2 in our team, then we'll finish off there. The chem obviously will go up. Wait, who's this? Yeah, look, I was like, oh, is it actually going to work? Because it said winning, even though it had expired like a few minutes ago. But we'll just apply these 2 players, Adrian and Nolito, into our team, and then we'll finish off. And then we'll finish off there. So sorry this has been uploaded quite late. What's time? Almost 5:15. Because I originally started recording it like early, and then I just got sidetracked and I went out. So yeah, but we'll just change him, get rid of him. There we go. There's Nolito. So buy Nolito, remove him, get a cam. There we go, Adrian. So look at that, it's actually quite a bit of link. Chemistry is now 84, which is good. Just, I didn't mean to do that. I'll swap these 2 around because now look, that's the same league. Because obviously you're getting more chems. So now my chem's 87. I'm just going to put these packed players on the bench just in case I need them. So Manga with 29 shooting. And Stephen Island both got on the bench just to up my rating up, and in case I do need them, then they are always there. So, and I'll just put that other goalie. But this has been TFM Gaming. Hope you like this, and another video will be up tomorrow. Thank you. Goodbye.